Hello, good morning. I'm 𝘕𝚎𝚉 Lariosa, and I will be your teacher for judo today. So I will be teaching some basic exercises for judo, like some sweeping techniques, grappling techniques that you can do at home. But before that, we will start with some warm-up exercises. So let's start with some dynamic stretches first. So we'll start with warming up the legs. So we're going to do some lunges. Okay, so step with your leg and raise your arms up. Okay, so you can do 5 on each side. Okay, after that, we're going to do hands cross, legs raise. So you're going to raise your hands up, cross your legs, and then reach downwards. Okay, we'll do it alternately. And do it for 5 times on each side. Okay, I'll do it on the side so you can see it. So you can also raise your legs if you can do it that way, but you can also just proceed to the crossing of the legs. Okay. So next we will do some warm to cobra stretch. So from here, walk with your hands, stretch your abdominal muscles, and then bring your hips up, and then walk forward. Okay, so we're going to do that for 4 more times. So again, walk with your hands, stretch, hips up, and then walk forwards. That's 2. 3. 4. Last one. 5. Okay, so we're doing some warm-up exercises for the whole body, so you will be prepared to a more intense activity later on. So next we'll be doing some Y and T stretches. So with your thumbs up, we're going to do it with the Y. Point it backwards. Okay, again, do 5 times. And then we're going to do it with the T. Okay. And then the W. So from here, just bring your elbows down. Okay. Again. So if you're feeling like you need more warm-up, you can increase repetitions. Maybe do at least until 5 repetitions. Okay, next we'll be doing some walking tiptoes. So you can do it in place, just do 10 times, or you can do it while walking. Okay, so these exercises you'll do for the warm-up exercise. Okay, you can also do it just in a small space. So you can have your exercises already as part of your warm-up. And then afterwards, we're going to do some wrist rotations. So in, and then out. Okay. So different directions, up and down. Okay. So if you feel that you're good to go, we're going to start with the main judo skills or judo exercises. So the first thing that you learn in judo is about footwork, falling exercises, and other techniques. So one of the skills that we learn in judo is about the footwork. So before proceeding to the footwork, we have to learn about the proper posture in judo. So usually we keep our knees bent, okay, like this, and then we try to maintain our balance in the middle. Okay, so we put our weight on the balls of the feet. So you might want to tiptoe a little bit. And then we're going to do the first footwork technique, which is ayumi-ash. So ayumi-ash is like your normal walking patterns. So it's like you're just walking, but instead of stepping, you're actually sliding your foot or your feet. Okay, so 1 feet at a time. Okay, so forward, 𝘰𝘠𝘕𝑚𝑖𝑎𝑠H, and then backward, 𝘰𝘠𝑚𝑖𝑎𝑠H. Okay. So at your home, you can do any direction. You can go any direction of your 𝘰𝘠𝑚𝑖𝑎𝑠H. Okay. So it's like, again, it's just like walking. Okay. Now, the next footwork in judo is called 𝘕𝑤𝑔𝑖𝑎𝑠H. This time, you have your lead foot followed by the other foot. So the difference is like you have one foot ahead, and then the other foot will follow. So you can do it at home, different direction. Okay, to the side, backward, to the side again, diagonally, diagonally back. So you see there's one foot going ahead of the other foot. Okay, the other foot is just following the first foot that you're stepping or you're sliding with. Okay. So the important thing when you do your footwork is that you keep your balance. Okay. Now the last technique or the last footwork technique is called 𝘪𝚘𝚗𝚜. This is about the turning and pivoting of your foot. So most of the time the 𝘪𝚘𝚗𝚜 is used with a judo technique. So for example, we're with this position, we're going to turn to the right. Okay. And then backwards. And then the other side. Okay. So when you're practicing this footwork, you can actually do this as part of your warm-up. Instead of jogging, you're doing your footwork. Okay. So there's another way to do the 𝘕𝑤𝑔𝑖𝑎𝑠H, the 𝘪𝚘𝚗𝚗𝚜. Okay. So it's like turning 180 degrees. Okay. So you will notice that I'm keeping my feet parallel. Okay. So you need to keep your balance. Okay. So another footwork technique is that you're going to really turn. Okay. So from this position, you're going to turn towards the front and then go back to your position. Okay. So you can also do it backwards and then go back to your position. Okay, so those are the different kinds of footwork or 𝘬𝑟𝑖𝑎𝑠H. So the next technique that we're going to learn about is about okemi or proper falling exercises. So in judo, we teach about proper slamming, proper falling, so that the impact of the throw will be dissipated and the player won't get hurt when being thrown. So how do we do that? So when you're at home, make sure that you have your cushion with you. Okay, don't just roll on the floor. Okay, so let's say you have your mats with you. Okay, so we're going to start from standing position and then squat and then roll. So we'll try to do this with our knees on, with our hands on the knees. Okay, so we'll just try to do the rolling part. Take note that when we do the rolling, your head doesn't touch the mat. Okay, you have to tuck your chin in. Okay, again. So from here, tuck your head. Don't let it touch the mat. Okay, and just roll on your back. Okay. Now that's the rolling part. But we were going to do it with the slamming part. Now when we do the slam, make sure to do it 45 degrees away from the body. Okay. So it's like your hands are slanting on the side, okay, like this. Okay, so when we fall, roll on the back and then slam the mat. Again, tuck your head, roll on the back and slam. So when is the best time to do the slam? When you already felt the lower back touching the floor or the mat. Okay, when this one touches the floor already. So again, from here, tuck your head and then roll and then slam. Okay. Again, keep your head tucked in and Okay, so that's our basic back fall. Okay, now most of the techniques done in judo, you land on your side. Okay, so we're going to learn next slamming is called side fall. So from this, okay, we're going to try to roll on one side of the back and then slam. Okay, so if you're having difficulty with the squatting position, you can start with the sitting position and then just roll on one side of the back. Okay. Okay, if we're going to do it on the other side, okay, still you're going to do it with your hands on the side, okay, at least 45 degrees away from the body and the head still tucked in. Okay, again, don't let your head touch the mat. Okay, by the way, you have to keep your fingers together so your fingers won't get hurt when you do the slamming. Okay, so again, for the side fall. Okay, and the other side. Okay. So that's it for the side fall and the back fall. So for the side fall, it's important to know where to place your legs. Okay, so when you come from a fall, your legs should be wide apart so that they won't crash together. Your legs won't crash together and won't get hurt. So from here, land your legs like this. Okay. Again, so from this, slam, and then put your legs on a 𝘰𝘯𝘅 position, okay, or a letter K position. Okay. One more. So we're done with footwork and proper falling. Now we're going to practice some shadow exercises that you can do at home, even without a partner. So in judo, we learn how to throw your opponent or your partner in a competition or even in practice. But since it's pandemic, still we can do some practices at home. So we'll start with the first technique, which is called sweeping technique. So there are different sweeping techniques in judo, but we'll just learn about the movement during this exercise. So again, we'll start with the bent, with the knees bent, okay, and then we're going to do the sliding or the sweeping. Okay, so imagine that you have a broom or meron kayong wales. Okay, so you're going to step to the side and then sweep. So the position of the leg should be like this. Okay, so point your legs and then make sure that the sole of your feet or the sole of your foot, okay, is being shown. Okay, so para kang nagwawalis. Okay, so again, we're going to do it step to the side and then sweep. Step to the side and then sweep. So let's try to do it for 5 times on each side. Okay, so with the hand, it's like you're pulling your partner's sleeves. Okay, imagining your partner, you're going to sweep it. Okay, and then do it together with the sweeping of the leg. Okay, so when you sweep with your right, you're going to pull down with your right hand. Okay, with the left and then the right. Okay, so when you sweep, okay, so if you're feeling stronger, you can do more than 5 on each side. Maybe you can do some more reps. Okay, so let's do it on the side. Okay, so that's your sweeping technique. Now, we can do it with our foot, with some movement, I mean. So, remember your 𝘵𝘠𝘠𝑎sh, the moving on the side, okay, or with your lead foot. So, we're going to do that. Side, side, sweep. Step, step, sweep. Okay, the same thing. You're still going to pull. You're trying to pull the sleeve and trying to do it simultaneously with the sweeping of the foot. Okay, so that's for our sweeping. Okay, so another direction that you can do the sweep is when you do it after stepping backwards. So from this position, we're going to step to the side or step to the back, and then the other leg will sweep. Okay, back to your original position, and then other side. So remember your 𝘱𝑳𝘯𝘅 a while ago, or sorry, 𝘕𝚎𝘏𝚳. Okay, so step and then sweep. Okay, other side and sweep. Okay, so if you will notice, my knees are bent, and I'm only straightening the legs or the knees after the sweeping part. Okay, so remember to do it with the hands pulling. Okay, imagine that you're pulling the sleeves of your partner in judo. Okay, so even if you're a beginner, you can do this at home. Okay, so that's for our sweeping. Okay, next technique. Next technique will be 𝑜sotogari, or you can also do this for 𝑢chimata. Okay, but basically in English, leg swings. Okay, so in leg swings, okay, if you're familiar with the exercise Superman, okay, it's like swinging your leg forward and then doing like this. Okay, it's like you're doing a Superman position. Okay, but for this one, we're going to imagine that you're holding your partner's uniform. So the lapel and the sleeve. So like the sleeve and the lapel. So we're just going to swing the legs forward and then backwards, and then do a twist. Okay. So again, so let's do it first without the hand. Okay. So leg swing up. That's one. Okay. So let's try doing it for 5 times. Okay. So if you're struggling with the balance, it's okay to do it slowly. Okay. So do it slowly at first. Okay. If your balance is already improved, you can do it with a quick swing. Okay. If you think your balance is also better, you can do it with the tiptoe. So from here, tiptoe. Okay. Just make sure that your surrounding is safe and you won't fall down or anything harmful, okay, or dangerous. So again, I will suggest that you do it slowly if you're doing it for the first time. Okay, so if you want to do it with the hand, okay, so you're going to swing and then twist the body to the side. Okay, I will only encourage you to do this if you think your balance is already good. Okay, so again, swing, okay, and then twist. Swing and then twist. Swing and then twist. Okay, so you can do it 5 on each side or increase the repetitions as you improve your form. Okay, that's for our leg swings. So we're done with the leg swings and the sweeping techniques. Now we're going to do the footwork / technique that is that you can do or you can practice at home, and this is called 𝘕𝘢𝘵𝑒. Okay, so we're going to do a low 𝘕𝘢𝘵𝑒. Okay, so we're going to start with again your knees bent. Okay, and then we're going to do the 𝘕𝚎𝑏𝑎𝑘𝑖 in front of you, and then do a low squat and then bow. Okay, so the hands, this is the way to throw the partner. So if you're not used to it, you can also do it without the hands. So again, other side, and then bow. Okay. So again, sleeve, lapel, and then bow. Okay, so you will see, do a low squat, and then bow, low squat, and then bow. So with the bow, you're doing a scooping movement. Okay, so scoop. Okay, so if you're more you're used to the movement, okay, or you already have proper coordination of the body, you can do it with faster movements. Ay, that's for 𝘕𝘢𝘵𝑒. Okay, the next technique is another foot technique, which is called 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘫 or major outer rip. Okay, so it's like you're going to do a one leg squat, and then you're going to circle your legs as if you're drawing a big circle. Okay, so in terms of hand movement, it's like you're pushing your partner as you do your circling. Okay, again, so from here, so you can do this at home. Okay. So to add more difficulty to the practice or to the technique or the exercise, go lower with your standing leg and then draw bigger circle, okay, for your 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘫. Okay. Okay, so do it on the other side. Okay. Bibilog. Okay. So don't worry if you feel that the other leg is better than the other leg. Okay, it's actually part of the practice so that you can improve on the weaker side of your body. Okay. So that's for our 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘫. Okay, next will be 𝚪𝚤𝘅. Okay, so in 𝚪𝚤𝘅 we're doing it like a side lunge. Okay, so you're going to step on one side as if you're doing a lunge, and you're going to straighten the leg, and then as if you're hammering something down. Okay, do it on the other side. Okay, the other side. Okay. So this is like you're just trying to practice the posture in 𝚪𝚤𝘅. So when you do it like this, upright upper body, as you straighten the legs, try to bow and twist your body sideways. Okay. So again, if you're feeling stronger, your body feels more coordinated, or your movement feels more coordinated, you can do it faster. Okay, so that's for your 𝚪𝚤𝘅. So we're done with the judo exercises and techniques. Of course, after every workout, we need to do a proper cool down. So follow along with me while we do the cool down exercises. So hug your knee, and then quad stretch. Okay, hug your knee, and then quad stretch. So hug. Okay, hold it for a few seconds before moving to the next. Okay, so you can do 5 times on each side. Okay, next will be some stretching to the side. Okay, reach up. Okay, you can do it with the tiptoe. And then hands on the back of your head. And then open up. Now, if you feel you need more cool down exercises, you can add more stretches, things that you do that you know in terms of cooling down. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for doing the exercise with us. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Judo. And this is where we end. I hope you will join us again next session.